Hello, hi, how are you? Today we have amongst us three stalwarts. So without wasting time, let's meet them. Good evening, everybody. Hi, Venkati.
Good evening,
Hi,
sir.
Rajan. Hi, Seema. How are you?
Hi,
How are you doing?
Sanjay. We all are fine. We all are fine. At home, we are fine.
How's life, Rajan?
We are safe at least at home.
Tell me about your experience, these 60 days of lockdown.
It's been a very tough experience, no doubt, because uh, being in a corporate life, being in a field where we have been used to working out, interacting with people and students out there, it's been a very different experience. And I think it's a learning experience, no doubt. But I think yeah, it's been challenging out there. And yes, I think all of us, I think sir also will agree, and ma'am also will agree that yeah, it has been a challenging but learning experience, finding new ways to connect with people, especially students and largely other crowd as well.
Seema, how was your experience the past 60 days?
My experience, if you will ask, I learned how to manage my two monkeys, frankly, my husband and my son. So nowadays, I'm busy with preparing new dishes and experimenting something new. It's a good experience, frankly, because more of family time we are spending, and it's a close connection which I was actually missing last so many years because continuously I was working.
First phase of lockdown, I was enjoying because it was like, any
True.
Mumbai people will always like to have a long vacation, right? And
Yeah,
that everybody
true,
will agree, and especially who travel through local trains.
true,
So they
true.
always demand from a god, okay, fine, there should be some vacation, there should be some holidays. So God had said Tathastu. But the Tathastu is very long, so that is a major problem. But fine, after 1 month, definitely it was very tough for us to, I mean, to be at home because I can say after 1 month, I was missing my local trains, no doubt about it, because going every day, going in morning, coming back by 5:30, 6 o'clock, so enjoying the company of my friends, colleagues, and everything. As far as job is concerned, fine. Online lectures are going good. I don't know how much students are understanding, but then we are doing our job. That's a different thing.
Day one of lockdown, we thought, okay, for 5 or 6 days, we'll be out and everything will be normal. So somehow,
Yeah.
we were able to put everything inside us. After 60 days, हम लोग में क्या changes आया?
For me, I think I have become a lot more patience. I've developed patience a lot. I was, but then still I developed a lot of patience. Uh, I have developed a calmness in my nature because I found that okay, there is a supreme power, so we can't do anything. But there is always, I believe that there is someone who is actually controlling us. So we are, up till now the human, the people who are thinking, okay, we can do anything, but no, we are nowhere. So that's what the 60 days experience I can say. So I'm right now very connected to nature. uh, I basically every day morning I give a I, I, I I give a water to my plants. I take care of my plants and try to see to that more and more such kind of activities which could improve the nature, which I was basically forgetting the things. So that is what my experience I can say about that.
Venkati?
I think I'll agree. I'll agree to I think what Sir said. Largely, I think he hit the nail on the head. I think a few other points. I think patience is I think one very critical criteria we all have,
Yeah, yeah,
because what happens is when we are in college, basically interacting with students, they're in front of us. We can see
yeah,
them, we can talk them, we can gauge their body language, and it's
yeah.
easy to manage things. But when they're on the phone out there, maybe they're not showing our face. Basically, it becomes very challenging to understand what their problems are. So communication has become a big what do you call a challenge out there, and we are finding new ways to interact with them. Maybe sharing the screens out there, having short meetings and everything. That's what had changed significantly. I think one thing also I think I noticed on a personal front is that there were many people who we are not talking for a long time. and the kind of Zoom calls we are doing with the old friends, old set of friends, colleagues, saying that has changed significantly. Now we realize that okay, now this is the time we have to. Otherwise, we don't know what will happen, when we'll meet them. So I think we have found a lot of reinvigorated friendships of these people, and I think that has been one good thing. We've been talking to people a lot. Definitely, I think sir rightly said. Apart from the family time has been very very important. Especially, I have a small kid of 7 months, 8 months, so it's been a good time to spend with him, see him grow. I think that has been a very good experience out there. But yeah, definitely, I think this has taught us a lot of things. This lockdown that you have to be very very going forward now. Some things are going to be permanent. The online education, the online interaction, the far off interaction. This is going to stay now. As we see, many companies also are cutting down on their employee cost, basically only work from home for only 50%. All this is going to happen. Most of this will happen on a permanent phase. So though we know this is a natural calamity out there, but this is going to have some permanent damage on the way we are going to do the things. I think that's what my views are.
Seema, what have you?
2 3 things which I have seen is, one is now when we were going to colleges and college and all, where the days were normal, that time we were quite disciplined, which we are not. Yes, as Rajan sir and Venkati sir said that now they are connected to nature. Certainly now it's a time when we are getting a time to sit and think like actually what we are doing. We as a human, we are always not ready to like do the changes or to accept the changes. So these are the things which has come suddenly, and now we have to accept where we don't have any option. So yes, it is a little difficult, but uh, eventually things will happen in a normal way. And yes, as Rajan sir said, God is there. The supreme power is there. He will lead us. So that is the only thing which we can think about right now.
I'll add up to Seema madam and Venkati sir. I mean, one thing which I had in 60 days, which I had connected to all my friends who actually I
That's
was not
true.
able to talk with them.
True.
At least, I mean, socially I've developed a lot. So which
True.
was actually missed out in professional fields. So that is what which I developed. One more thing, I'm happy that okay, I came to know the value of it. Okay, remaining
True.
social is also one of the very important thing which we generally miss out sometimes when we are in professional fields.
I think one more thing to close that point is that though lockdown may open in let's say June, July, let us say for assumption, I still feel that people are going to take at least 3-4 months to get out of that zone. I'm not sure everybody is going to straight away go to hotel and gym and malls and everything. There's
That's
going
what
to be
happened.
mental block out there, and
Yeah,
it's going to take a lot of time to get out
yeah.
of it.
Have we changed as human, or is it just a passing
Hundred
phase?
Yes,
percent,
of course.
We talk
Yes,
about
of
100%,
course.
becoming. I mean, we talk about
Yes, of
becoming more
course.
compassionate, or is it just a passing phase? Okay, yes, we are still there. We will still remain the same.
No, I think as
Change.
a human being, we will change a lot.
We
This 60 days, this maybe more than 60 days, but this will make us more
okay.
compassionate, I think.
I think we will value a lot of these things because what we thought was very ordinary meeting people, talking, interaction. We felt that okay, it's an ordinary thing. But now since we miss those things, the small outings, interactions, I think now we are going to value a lot once this lockdown get over. We are going to give a lot of value to those discussions, talks, outings. Very, very important.
Literally, I was cursing I mean, the local trains, but I'm missing it right now.
I feel, frankly, yeah, that those friends in local trains from 9 to 6 one set of friends in 9 o'clock train and one set of friends in 6 o'clock train. Yes, of course, we are missing that.
And now I can say
Frankly,
definitely
I
that
feel,
routing is not boring. Routine is not boring, frankly
Yeah,
speaking. Now I realize.
But if this is the new normal, if this is a new
yeah,
normal, then
yeah,
the
yeah.
true,
future is
true,
virtual.
true,
I mean,
Sanjay.
we are probably not going to meet up. It'll be more of video conferencing. So, do you think that that feeling will remain? Because we were always cursing WhatsApp. People were sending emojis to each other. There was this handshake. There was flying kisses and all. If this is a new normal, do you think life will be the same?
Frankly, Sanjay, we as in human, we need physical touch we to show and to express our feelings to others. But yes, the new system as an online, it really creates some extent, because not for our generation, certainly for generation Z which is coming up, for them now the scenario is such when everything is online, so at least it's a big for me at least it's a big concern.
I think from the business point of view, lot is going to change. Business and industry
True.
point of view, because
Yeah,
now
business. True.
we'll see to it that I think offices also will see to it that how far can we reduce the uses of space and infrastructure and all that. Now they have found a ways, maybe alternate coming to office on alternate days and saving on electricity. All those will happen. I think on a personal front, I think we'll be using a combination of both. I think we'll also want to meet people in person. That is not going to end basically, and I think we'll use these tools more frequently. I think that's what I feel will happen.
I think it will give rise to mediocrity because to start a setup, you need an office space, you need computers, you need people. Now, and we used to go for meetings and all. Now, what will happen is somebody with a Zoom and a laptop, probably can start a company. And I think, I mean, that's the flip side of it is, it will give space to mediocrity. And that's what I feel because everybody is talking about video conferencing.
I think you spoke rightly about the aspects and the meetings and going out the personal aspect. But I think most of the things are going to be economical now and business resilience going ahead. How strong my business is in terms of such calamities out there. Businesses are very fine because they're anyway working out a very small margins out there, and all this is wiping out their margins. The focus would be on training more people on this video calls, straight message. Because at today I can 100% say that out of let's say 100 people in the company, only 20 or 30 people are exactly good in giving the communication on a video call. Not all of them are good. So they need to be trained actually. So it's not that easy to say that it's going to be a norm going ahead. There will require a lot of training out there. Definitely, I think certain industries are going to impact. Like real estate definitely is going to impact it now because people will shut down offices and all those things will happen. But yeah, definitely, I think it will be a change in the way people operate. That's going to happen. That's not going to change.
Cost cutting would be there definitely 100%. I mean, previously the employer was sending the employee to maybe a different parts of world to just do some conferencing or meeting or something. So that will be cut down, and Zoom and this different apps like Google Meet and this, they made it more easier. Sitting over here, you can across the world, you can talk with the clients, you can do the business meetings. So that would be. So I think the physical touch would be quite missing over here. And second thing, social media. When we talk about social media, the question was about social media, that the people is going to continue. I don't feel so the people is going to discontinue that, because when we come to a normal position, we will be the same way as we are. So I don't feel so there will be some change, a big change. Maybe till the coronavirus is there, we will be in a new normal. But as the situation becomes normal, we will come out of new normal, definitely 100%. 100%.
I think the bottom line here is effectiveness. Are these video calls, as you rightly said, that with its mediocrity and all that? So how effective are these video calls? That's the question now. If they are not effective, I think people will turn back to the normal way of communication. They have to then. There's no question of that. I think only thing where they can bring out a lot of economic sense is that people used to travel a lot of business class and all that, unnecessary travels. I think that will cut down significantly. Unnecessary meetings and all that.
Actually, in the business front, of course, things will get in a more better way, and this thing will certainly help the Zoom meetings, Google Meet, and all. Certainly, it will meet. But when it comes to personal touch, I'm concerned. But yes, as Venkati sir said, certainly there will be some way will come out. If things will not work out, then as we all Indians and all have their own way to do the work. So just praying for the better one. That's it.
Do you think this online teaching is here to stay, or how effective is it going to be?
I feel as I have already started taking so many sessions in Zoom and.
Now my problem is, I'm not talking
is,
about ideal situations. I'm talking about a situation where a kid, where there was discipline.
Sanjay, online teaching will continue because that is the one of the new way of teaching. As if you I don't know whether you're aware of no or not, like University of Wolverhampton and University of London and so many other universities, they are more giving importance to the online. Things were earlier the same, and now it is going on because of the lockdown. The online teaching is going on. Certainly, it will continue with a better way. So I don't think there will be any change. I only pray and I only expect that things will be in a more better way when it comes to the online teaching.
I think a fairly tricky question out there. If I see in the short term now, see whether it's by will or by force now, we are going to see that Corona is going to be there for at least next 3 to 4 months. So for all these colleges have already started planning for online education. So for at least for next
I
six
think it's
months, we
already
are there
started,
for
sir.
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. All education, already long-term plans, short-term plans are being made for online education. The question is now when it suddenly hit us the lockdown. I think not all of us were prepared for online education. But I think over the last 2 months, you have learned a lot in terms of how to do the delivery, how to do the planning basically, what kind of questions do we need to ask to students, how to keep them engaged
Hmm.
basically, what kind of tools to use basically. So we have also learned a lot in this next 2 months now. Okay, so I think this all tools, I think maybe a break of maybe 15 days out there by using, analyzing all these tools, analyzing the response of the students out there. I think we are going to get better at this now. It's definitely challenge because we as Indians, if you typically see, are used to talking with teacher, interacting with teacher, being on a more
Correct.
personal touch as compared to UK students basically. So that aspect will remain challenging out there. So the challenge here is going to be to reach to different students out there. See to it that nobody is left out basically, because there are some students who may not be comfortable to talk on the class. They may be quite busy. So it's very important that you identify those students basically, take them separately, take a separate maybe a session out there. Okay, so this thing is going to stay there. The only question is there now how effective we can be, how better we can be in terms of planning, use of tools basically, make it more interactive, make it more assessment basic, objective basis basically. I think that is going to remain out there for next at least 1 year. Even if the corona goes out, I think this will be there at the back of the mind. We may see two type of courses now in any institute. One will be physical course and one will be online course.
One will be home.
This is what is going to happen going ahead.
I think what universities worldwide are giving importance as in pastoral care, that is going to affect certainly when it comes to online teaching.
Yeah, I'll add up to this both the experts. As far as effectiveness is concerned, that is questionable
Yes.
because it is very difficult to measure the effectiveness of a teaching because it's a two-way process. It's not depending upon only teachers; it also depends upon students.
Correct.
Because certainly sometime what happens in online teaching, we always we always pressurize teachers. Okay, you have to do this, you have to do this, you have to do this.
Yeah.
You have to see to that the students are attracted. You have to make this content. Whatsoever content we make, whatsoever we do, but the second party definitely has to take a responsibility with that.
True.
Only then it will be effective, because online teaching there is no personal touch. We can't see anybody, right?
Exactly.
Even if the videos are on, still it is not possible.
Yeah.
So as far as effectiveness is concerned, it would be difficult to measure because both the parties has to take the responsibility. At least in personal touch, one party has more responsibility than the other, but in video
Correct.
teaching, both the parties have to take the responsibility. And
I think
coming on to the online courses, though online courses, see, online courses were there previously also. It's not about
yes,
it,
yes.
it's not new thing. It
True.
was there previously
Yeah.
also, but people still are comfortable to go to class
Correct.
and interact with the teachers and even interact with the different people, right? Because
Right.
if I give a personal tutoring and online, so it will be one to one. There will be no different views, right? Because
Right.
different views will develop your mind. It will give you 360-degree of a thought. So okay, this could be done or this could be done. So this is what I my perception would be, and for online teaching basically.
I think Lad sir was spot on basically. I think it's very important to understand that the kind of students also, there are school students basically,
Yeah.
there are college students of different age category, there are MBA level students basically. So it's very, very important to devise proper plans, strategies to meet those needs basically. Okay, I think it's very important. As sir rightly said, it's a two-way process, and teachers may it's been difficult, but they have changed their mindset now. But I think as sir rightly
Correct.
said, the mindset change has to happen from the other side now. How it's going to take a lot of time, but knowing the students, the kind of students who have been used to
True.
all those live getting personal touch, if suddenly someone like on a computer is teaching them with no face or anything, it's going to be a big challenge out there.
Yeah, even parents would not like to
Yeah, exactly. Parents, yeah. I think
continue with the
parents
online
angle
teaching.
also is very important. Yeah.
Yeah, because they would
Yeah,
like to
Exactly.
send
To
the
whom
children to
basically we
school.
are catering. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, the flip side of this thing would be, there'll be more universities and colleges mushrooming, probably the next 6 months.
Exactly. Exactly.
With
Exactly.
the laptop, and that's the other side of it. Now, at this point in time, I think we are thinking too hard, but which 2 or 3 options, career options, would you suggest at this stage? Venkatesh?
I think in terms of career options, if you see, I think fortunately, if I compare to the last 2 decades, basically people are being pretty open now to fields of education in terms of arts and music and all that. I think those are the good options as of now as well. So engineering and all this will continue to remain. Engineering, medical will continue to dominate basically. But I think a lot of emphasis today, I think I can see in terms of entertainment field, in terms of communication field, basically in terms of mathematical
So
analysis
for
jobs
us
basically
now,
because
probably for the next 5 or 6 months, we are not doing anything. We are simply sitting and zooming, nothing else. Because
yeah
because even to start a small budget thing, we need at least 40 to 50 people, which
yeah
is not allowed now. So that career
yeah
is
yeah
out,
Sanjay,
that option is out entirely. So a lot of places where people
Sanjay,
are
I
involved,
think
I
as
think,
yes, Sanjay, I think as India is more agricultural based country, so new ways, new strategies for that can be really helpful, and more on communication skills as well as the skills, manual skills. Frankly, anything which is manually you can do will be really helpful with IT. So it can be, if I suggest my students to whom I'm going to cater or I'm catering, I only tell them that mix both the stuff, like manual stuff as well as the IT stuff. So combination of both will really be helpful for them. Manual skills, whatever the manual skills, whether it is cooking, whether it is home decoration, all such skills are very important nowadays. I don't like telling about certain gender or something. Anyone can do that, whether it is fashion designing, whether it is interior designing, whether it is jewelry designing, whether it is cooking. All these skills are really important, as well as of course farming is really helpful for the students. They can think about it.
I would like to tell my students, even my son, open 2 shops, one pharmaceutical and one grocery.
I was about to come there. Pharmaceutical, medical, and
And
the
groceries.
pharma grad. I was
oh
about to come
yes,
there. I was
yes.
just waiting.
That's
Even
it.
even I plan to
Whatever
start.
whatever things happen, but that is going to open. Whatever.
Exactly. I think
Certainly.
those are the only 2 fields basically. Right,
That's the
right,
best thing.
exactly there.
Do the investment
I,
pharmaceuticals and medical. That's more than enough for future at
I
least.
think
True.
true. I think even I
Medical
think
always there.
I think even I think in terms of anything where you can be using a lot of social media and digital platforms to work, I think that are going to be a good place to
Yeah, the
be
IT
with.
sector would be good, best
IT
one.
True.
sector basically, maybe learning new courses out there, maybe presentations. I think those are the fields where I think a lot of scope will be there going ahead. Virtual
Maybe the
learning, virtual.
course which is
Basically,
very close
machine
to me
learning
is,
and all will be
yeah,
AI and machine learning will be really helpful for the coming generation kids.
the thing which is close to me is data analytics. So because if pharmaceuticals are
Correct.
open, so they need some analytical tools. That is what even the grocery shops are open, so they will need some analytical tools. So I would suggest simply open 2 shops, one medical and one grocery. That is not no going. That is never going to be closed. Or be agriculture
Without
farmers.
farming, you will not get grains. So better
That is
farming
what
is
I'm trying to
also.
say. That is what I'm trying. Either be agriculture farmers. That's it.
Yeah.
I think the biggest killer of all, more than COVID, is depression. Uh,
Yeah.
that's a reality. Uh,
Yeah.
what do you want to tell them?
I think yeah. I think from what I had a limited interaction with the students out there, trying to understand their problems. Talking from the students' point of view, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
we can talk about other aspects
Right.
basically. I think many of the students told me that, sir, we want to do things. That's not a question. We want to do things. We want to complete the assignments, but there is no motivation. That's
Ah,
what is happening. I think that's a big issue because students, because they are at that age group, because we somehow are tackling, because we have seen a little bit more life, but students are not used to such kind of a thing. Going
true.
out with friends, they are not used to it. For them, I think it's a big motivation killer. I think that is what the big problem has been. So even if they want to do good things, even good students are getting falling on that track basically. So the motivation aspect has been impacted significantly out there. I think that's about the students, even for the normal people, for us and like me also. When we're in a routine, we are very much oiled up. But now I think we are sitting at home and only working. I think it happens like we are working like 24/7. Every time just pick a call. There's some instruction out there. Please work on it. I think I don't know whether it's good or bad, but yeah, it's definitely sapping out basically. In some cases, we have become a bit lazy, no doubt, question about that. We have become a lot lazy, no question about that. But I think yeah, some cases in some fields where there's a work which was 24/7. Like I could rather say that as I'm working more from office than at work from home than I was in the office. So there are two spectrums of it basically we are trying to handle out there. But I think definitely I think motivation is a killer out there. Somewhere I think we need a lot of training, talking with people, understanding problems, and trying to bring them out from that zone basically. Some students are very strong, they will come out, but then some students are fairly weak. I think it's very challenging for them. I think we need to be a little bit careful, especially as teachers and also more as a parents out there, to
Yeah.
maybe keep a close watch on the students out there, that they are in a proper zone and they're a proper mindset. Otherwise, they may just wander out. That's what my fear is.
I feel, Sanjay, the thing is, as Sir said, and I discussed already about this thing, that the people whom we are catering, they are students. Their mindset, their approach is very different from the adults. So the problem is, as you're talking about depression, depression is something which is a disease which we can't connect with this, but certainly the stress and anxiety which students are facing nowadays because of lockdown and all, and as such, you can understand when it is at teenagers or when it is even in the age of 20s and all, when people are, I can say, management students and undergrads or graduate students, they are little focused, and certainly this dark period of our life, as I can say, a lockdown period or COVID, where there is no end and we don't know what is which is which what is coming up. So anxiety is certainly there, stress is there, and that can actually. I feel that parents can only help because students are mostly spending their time with their parents, and parents can be as a good teacher as they can give the more pastoral care which teachers were giving earlier, and certainly we will certainly give in the coming days. But I don't think one to one, when we are talking in video, as in video meetings and chats, it is really going to affect. But yes, communication is, up till some extent, it is effective, but yes, it will affect, and it is affecting because some of my friends are really facing a problem. Some of the students, they call me and they said, ma'am, we are having these issues, and could you please help? Then even at night, 2 or 3 students call up and they say that, ma'am, I'm having this anxiety problem and I'm facing this problem. So the my take is, only I call them and I tell them that, okay, child, please talk what you are feeling, how you are feeling. So yeah, it's also a personal connection, but more or less, I feel the parents are have to come forward. They have to understand this thing. They have to understand the problems of the kids, and they have to handle up to some extent,
I
because they
think
are the
one more,
ones those who are going to
yeah.
play a major role now.
I think one more observation I could relate to ma'am's, what do you call, ma'am's talk also, is that, see, at age group of 18, 20, 21, in this age group, students are more lively, going out and
True,
enjoying
true.
with their friends. So their mindset is fairly fresh. Now sitting at home continuously under the watch of their parents, they're also getting irritated. I have seen a lot of
Correct.
fights happening between parents and students itself, children itself.
True.
I think that's a big challenge out there. So that parents, I think, have to take a one step backward and realize that why students are behaving like that. I think that's going to be a big challenge.
That is what the stress nowadays kids are facing, because full time, the same people around them, same communication is happening. So that only can sort out by the parents, and because I feel that parents are going to play a major role, and they have to play a major role
They have
in child's life and their development, and they can, the one with teachers, they have to motivate their kids, and they have to come up with the solution with, because it's two-way process, as Rajan sir said and Vetri sir said. It's always a two-way process, where it is for the development of a child. It is not only with teachers, it is also with the parents. So both have to take that initiative and responsibility to take care of the children, and for the development, and for the problems which kids are facing nowadays. They have to understand this.
Yeah,
Well
even
said.
I feel the anxiety has not been developed by students.
Correct.
But here I would like to add one more thing. See, it completely depends upon parents how they had a communication with the child,
True. True.
True.
right from childhood times. So,
True.
if you have good communication with the child, basically there'll be no problems,
True.
because then
Mm,
the child
correct.
understands you, and even you can understand child, and you can have a friendly relation. You can develop a friendly relation. Like, suppose if I
Correct.
take an example of mine, uh, I am communicating with my child a lot, previously also and now also. It's not about because there is a lockdown, because of that I'm communicating with the child, but I was communicating with my child right from when there was no lockdown. So if the communication is clear and there is good communication between parent and child, I think this would not create more anxiety or create more depression. Because myself, if I talk about myself, I daily uh, with my child I play carom, I play I can say different kinds of games, and I do exercise with my child. So it's like this is a time you can develop the bonding between you and your child. That's a basic thing I can say.
If you ask anybody around, what do you see in the next 2 months? They will put up a blank face. What do you want to tell them as teachers?
But certainly use your time in a productive way, reading books, reading religious books, reading normal fiction, whatever books which you are like as per the interest, as well as to develop online learnings. With that, of course, if you have like plants and all, as Rajan sir said, and if you have pet at home, enjoy every sec of a moment. Life is short, and whatever time we have in this world, use it and enjoy it. That is my only say to everyone.
I think ma'am is right. I think to a largely point, I'll just add a couple of things to what ma'am said. I think it's very important that make them understand that keep themselves involved basically. We often complain, students also often complain that we don't have time to do this, we don't have time to do that, I want to pursue a hobby or something like that. I think this is the best possible time to pursue all that. Make yourself career ready basically. Career ready using the short communication skills workshops or even training workshops or Excel workshops. It's a very short 1 week workshops, 10 days workshops, and a lot of webinars which are going around across the industries as well in teaching field, non-teaching field. So try to attend those basically and keep yourself in a what do you call an involved mind basically. You should not be a devil's mind where everybody is muddled or something. If you are involved actually and you are doing out your stuff and have fun, continue having fun because this is the age where you cannot lose the fun aspect, but see to it that you are involved out there, try some productive things because maybe this is the perfect time for you to actually build a career. Maybe in the daily time where we are so busy and running out, going out, studying, then going out, we may not find out such cool time to reflect on ourselves and do a personal analysis out there. I think this is a perfect time to do that personal analysis and try to slowly build the career blocks basically and stand out from the competition. That's what I think I could suggest to the students out there. So make this, don't see it as a adversity, try to make this as an opportunity out there.
Yeah, my suggestion to a student as well as anyone who is completely blank, first communicate with different people. That's very important thing, so that you will have continuous ideas, different ideology, and your thoughts will not be blank. The second thing I would suggest, develop new skills, whichever you like. May not be it is industry based oriented, maybe it's personal orientation, right? You may like to learn something, music or something, right? You can, this is the time you can learn, right? Maybe not be academically oriented or may not be job oriented, but love, do some courses which you like it. The third thing which I would like to suggest is this time, even though it is lockdown, enjoy to a fullest, because whenever the lockdown will be released, the life will be too hard.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sanjay.
Thank
Thank you, Sanjay, for having us. And
we would
Thank you. It was a
definitely
wonderful
appreciate.
session.
Yeah, we would definitely appreciate you that.
yeah,
I mean, because of you, at least we can give our views,
yes.
and we can basically discuss around that what is going on and what are different ideology which different people have. So it was really great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you so
Sanjay.
much.
Thank you.
God bless.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.